The American Heart Association is recognizing 7th and 8th graders from Tantasqua Junior High School as a hands-only CPR school. Students learn CPR and about automated external defibrillators. The training comes after the school experienced an emergency when a student went into cardiac arrest. Our Roslyn Flaherty was at the school today and joins us live now with more. Roslyn?
Olivia, that student's father tells us he's thankful that the AED was there to bring his daughter back to life. Now the American Heart Association and officials are trying to get a bill passed that would require all Massachusetts schools to have an AED.
By some chance, by some miracle, there was an AED there.
2 years ago, Paul Henry's daughter Catherine collapsed in this stairwell at Tantasqua Junior High School. Catherine went into cardiac arrest. Her father says her heart stopped beating for almost 10 minutes. A few feet away was the automated external defibrillator that saved her life.
Was able to do what it's supposed to do and brought her back to life.
Catherine was later diagnosed with a heart condition. Her father says he's thankful the school had an AED.
AEDs they're very simple devices. They're 2 pads with stickers on them, but they can save not only children's lives, but adults' lives as well.
Friday, the American Heart Association recognized the junior high as a hands-only CPR smart school. The 7th and 8th graders are receiving training in CPR, as well as the use of an AED as part of the school's health curriculum.
High school, or students in general, really actually react quicker and calmer than most adults. And so by getting them to know CPR, they could really save a life.
Right now, it is not required to have AEDs in Massachusetts schools. State Senator Ann Gopi says there is a bill pending to make it a requirement. She is hoping it passes by the end of this year.
Some people will say, well, gee, you know, the state's putting on an extra cost for these schools. But when you look at what the cost of an AED is, most cases no more than $10,000. That's a very small investment to save someone's life.
Tantasqua Junior High's principal, Chris Starcheski, was there when Catherine fell ill. He'd encouraged schools who don't have an AED to try to get one.
If we didn't have that device, it would have been, potentially could have been really bad consequences.
Now the junior high is the 8th school district in Massachusetts to be recognized as a CPR smart school. Olivia?
All right, Roslyn, thank you.